Hello, everyone. My name is Brene Davy, and today I will be speaking to you about human communication. So, communication is fundamental to us as a human species. The speech that I'm giving to you right now is a form of communication. So, during the early development of communication in humans, it was more onomatopoetic, meaning that it was representative of sounds like boom, pop, swish, swoosh, different things like that. But now we're currently living in an era called the internet era where we can share communication rapidly online. Um, so, one thing about communication is that it is integrated into all parts of our lives. It can be divided into four parts: academic, professional, personal, and civic. So, when it comes to our academics, taking a class in communication can improve verbal, nonverbal, and interpersonal communication skills. Poor communication can lead to a person failing in a class, but individuals who are more confident in their own communication skills tend to have better grades and less likely to fail or drop out of school. Um, in the professional world, employers prefer employees who have good listening skills and good communication skills because they connect that with productivity and success for the business. So when applying to a competitive job, if you were to add on your resume or during an interview say that you have communication instruction and communication training, that could possibly put you ahead of other applicants. The other part of our life, which is personal, um, communication can help you maintain, form, and even end some relationships. So, interpersonal communication is between two people, and that can often be called a dyadic communication. But when it comes to knowing communication and its vocabularies and its theories, it can help you understand the different communication experiences that you have during the civic part of our lives, understanding and having those communication skills can help you become a virtuous citizen, in the words of Aristotle. So, participating in civic engagement can allow us to be a part of different groups that we genuinely care about. So, that would help us work towards the common good. And that can also help us make a difference in our community, like improving the quality of life and raising awareness about our different issues. Another thing that communication does is that it meets the needs of people. So some of those needs are the physical needs, the instrumental needs, the relational needs, and the identity needs. So the physical needs would refer to our mind and body. So in order to communicate, you have to use your mouth, your ears, your eyes, and especially your brain. So if you're ever in pain mentally, physically, or emotionally, or you have to express your needs like you're hungry or you need shelter, different things like that, communication can help you get that to another person or express that need. Instrumental needs refer to needs that help us get through day-to-day tasks or reach short-term and long-term goals. So with that, you will need compliance, gaining communication, which is different from persuasion. With this specific communication, it is seeking compliance. So in order to do that, they would use rewards or punishment or trying to be friendly or calling out a debt like, hey, you owe me this. A relational need is a need that helps maintain a relationship and bonds. So, in any relationship, communication is needed, whether it be in person, through text, through social media, different things like that. But some relational needs can be negative. So, um, like the need to be in control can hurt or even end a relationship. The last need would be identity need, and that is our need to present ourselves in a certain way. So our identity changes throughout life, and communication can help us um, communicate those changes. And your identity or the way you present yourself can change depending on the environment that you're in. So if you're at a job or around your friends. And the last thing is communication is a process with basic components. So when it comes to communication, there isn't even a beginning or end to follow, but it does have a certain model to it. So the three main models are transmission, interaction, in transactional, I will be focusing on the transactional model. So this specific model, it is different from the others because it gives people the ability to send and receive messages at the same time. So instead of being called the sender or the receiver, it you will be called a communicator instead. So it allows you to, like I said, receive and send signals at the same time. So you will be sending verbal signals like speaking and receiving nonverbal signals like someone nodding their head. Those can be done at the same time. So something that the transactional model does that other models don't is that it looks at the social context like stated rules or norms. It looks at relational context like personal history or relationship with that person, whether it's a stranger or a friend. And then they also look at the cultural context like race, gender, nationality, etc. And those can all frame and influence the communication encounters that we have. So, as I said before, communication is fundamental in the human life. It can be intentional or unconscious, or it can be unconscious, like frowning or sighing, some things like that. So, we can achieve a lot with good communication because it takes place in all of our lives and it meets many needs that we need as humans. And like everything, communication has a process, but without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. Thank you.